Alright, here we go. This is what the people come to YouTube for. YouTube exclusive. You know what it is. Capra drop, baby. Where we starting?
We're going to jump over to a Jordan 1 Low. This pair dropped actually today. We're recording this on the 28th. So if you're watching this on Thursday, you slept on the release and you didn't hit, go hop over to StockX, hit eBay, my personal favorite, and go get you a pair of these Jordan 1 Low UNCs. We have the classic black toe box on these, some premium leather throughout, some nice UNC powder blue on the back heel. The Nike Air logo on the tongue also highlights that UNC blue. And it looks like, just based on the pictures, I don't have the shoe in hand. I probably will at the beginning of next week, but it looks like they got the sides of the swoosh to be powder blue. So excited to check this sneaker out when it comes in. Got the white midsole and the blue under. So dope shoe for me. These are a cop for your boy.
Bang. No, I'm fucking with them. I'm definitely thinking these are cool as fuck. I'm not a UNC fan or anything like that, so I'm not sure exactly how much I would like pay the because these shoes always come with a premium when it's like a UNC specific or whatever. So it's always like,
think that the tax on these isn't too steep right now. They're low key kind of bricking, which I'm very surprised.
Really?
I tell you what, if these were a high top, they would be crazy surging right now. Like,
yeah,
probably retail 180, StockX probably like 280, 290.
Okay. Well, I mean, in general for me, these kind of look like a shoe I would like take to skate in, honestly. They look comfortable, they look vibey. I'm gonna go with the cop on these. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Come on, man. Yeah, nothing too crazy about them, honestly, but definitely a really cool classic look. So I'm hitting the cop.
And I may have to go out and cop me a pair because I didn't personally hit on the sneakers app. I got Madison a pair on the sneakers app. We're going to see if she listens and watches the YouTube feature because I haven't told her yet. So let's drop this little Easter egg in here and see what she says.
She's going to be like, what? And you'll be like, you didn't listen to the podcast. You didn't know.
But yeah, a dope shoe. I like Jordan 1 Lows. The dunks are what's hot in the streets right now. Everybody hates on the Jordan 1 Low, but it's basically a dunk. So I don't understand what the issue is.
I mean, I've said this before. Jordan 1's not really my forte typically. The Jordan 1 Lows looking kind of nice here. So yeah, it's decent.
So from a Jordan dunk, let's hop to a Nike SB dunk. The SB Dunk Low Dodgers, LA Dodgers colorway is releasing on the 1st. So on Saturday through the sneakers app. If you are nearby an SB sneaker shop, peep their Instagram. They might be doing a release there as well. This is part of the bubblegum pack, the sneakers bubblegum pack, which featured the Phillies, the powder blue with the maroon, which we already talked about last season on the podcast. They also had a New York Mets colorway and then a San Francisco Giants colorway. Both of those shoes were the highs. You've got white leather uppers on the Dodger, or on the whole shoe, and then that Dodgers blue is a nice suede. And then I did not know this, I just learned this week. You see that exposed stitching on the swoosh on the shoe?
Yeah, definitely. That's like one of the cooler parts for me, honestly.
Yeah, that is purposeful on the shoe, and it's made to mimic like the stitching on a baseball, or the seams on a baseball. Yeah. Okay. So that's the cool little details. If you look at the soles of the shoe, on the right shoe, on the right back, the right heel of the shoe, I think is the technical term. You got like that little pink, which is supposed to be like you stepped in bubblegum. Again, throwing it back to the baseball bubblegum pack. Cool details on the inside of the tongue. Got some odes to LA. You got the palm trees, and I can't see the other one, but I think it's like the 108 highway sign, something like that. But a dope shoe. Anytime they release a SP, especially if it's a low like this, They're a cop for me. I'm definitely gonna be trying to get these. Don't know if I will be so lucky, so we'll see. What you got?
You know what I'm gonna say. Do you know what I'm gonna say?
You're gonna say you fucking hate the suede.
Suede. Nah, man. I've had so many bad encounters with shoes and suede. Definitely the last SBs I owned were actually suede, which I didn't hate on them that much. I'm not gonna lie. But I mean, I loved my SBs. Any SBs that I've ever owned, I've loved. They're so comfortable. They're
so comfy.
Yeah, they're absolutely made for like being around in, skating, obviously, but like that's the whole point of the shoe. You know what I mean? You're not really gonna be wearing a skate shoe out in the rain like that or anything. And I know suede is a decently tough material as long as we're not talking about like getting it wet. So I'm actually gonna say that these are a cop for suede regardless.
Let's go.
These are tight. I fuck with these. Yeah.
Across the board.
I think the colorway is sick on these too. They're like the blue and white with the gum bottom. I think that's tight. So big cop vibe.
Give me a squad car because the boys got 2 cops over here.
La ha ha boo. All right, last shoe.
We gonna hype up some Yeezys. We have the Yeezy Boost 350 V2 in a Flax colorway, dropping on the 30th on Friday. These are kind of a dope shoe. I mean, I like the 350 Boosts of the Yeezy shoes. I think they're really the only silhouette that I generally fuck with and would buy and wear. Not really crazy on the 700s or the 550s or the boots or the runners or anything like that. But this colorway, it's kind of just plain. I mean, it looks like if you could take the crust on a loaf of white bread and just tweak the colorway a little bit and make it a shoe. Like that's what I'm getting. Like it's like that light brown.
Today.
It's like that light brown crust on the Wonder Bread. You know what I mean?
Yep. All right.
I don't know. These are a drop for me. It's kind of just a bleh. You know what I mean? There's not enough contrast between the striping, the sole, and the main portion of the shoe.
Word. I feel that. It's definitely, so it being a Yeezy, right? I think it's really tough these days to create a new classic silhouette of a shoe. You know what I mean? It's a shoe. Like at a certain point, a lot of the shapes have been done already, but I do think the 350 is one of those new classic ones that whenever you see that, you're like, oh, that's kind of tight. Like, they're dummy comfortable. Mm-hmm. I don't think this could be a drop for me. You know what I mean? So at that point, I agree with what you're saying on the colorway. I think it's going to have to be a flip for me in this case. You know what I mean? Because no matter what, even if I didn't flip these and was just like lounging around in them, like if they're not Yeezys that I'm wearing out to like impress people or whatever, I know it's still going to be a great like house shoe or whatever. That's what Kanye's on these days, is making
like
real
just
comfortable
some high-class slippers.
Stuff. Exactly. So at least a flip, maybe a cop if the flip isn't looking ripe enough on the price. But
yeah, I was gonna say right now you get a little bit of lunch money, nothing too crazy. These are not going wild on the resale. But with that being said, it is a Yeezy. We don't know how much longer he's going to be partnered with Adidas.
Facts. So, yeah, the Yeezy Adidas could start skyrocketing in price pretty soon.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It could be like the Red Octobers and the other Yeezys that he did with Nike, where as soon as he severed his deal with Nike and went to Adidas, those ones went dummy on the resale.
I should make a purchase like soon.
So I'm trying for him. I'm putting it on the Confirmed app strictly on that kind of hunch, because you don't know what it is. It could be kind of a booty ass colorway like this one, but if it's the last 350 that Yeezy did with Adidas, it's gonna go crazy just because of the significance of that. The same way that some of the off-white shoes have been doing since Virgil passed away.
Yep.
Like the last shoe that he did with Nike wasn't really that cool of a shoe. I didn't really fuck with it very much, but the resale on it is kind of crazy because it's the last shoe that he designed with them. So
yeah,
sometimes it'd be like that.
It'll be like when an artist dies and their music starts going crazy. Like when P&B Rock died, like he's now had the biggest streaming numbers he's ever had, but I still don't care about any P&B rock songs. You know what I mean? They're not great songs to me, but the
I
streaming
think
numbers
I
are going
only
crazy
have
now.
one song of his on my phone.
Really?
Let's see. P&B rock. Yeah, Play
What was
No
the
More
one? You can tell
with
me.
Boogie No Hard. Or Boogie No Hoodie.
What's that one song where he's like, you can tell me shit? Ah, fuck. P&B rock. It doesn't even matter. It's not relevant. But either way,
We did the damn thing. And hopefully you can go cop some Yeezys. Maybe get you a pair of SBs. If you live in Chicago, there's a bunch of skate shops out there. You got way better odds than I do. I got one skate shop and I got the sneakers app. So I got 2 shots. And then I'm going resale and I'm gonna, cry about it. But I'm still gonna wear the shoes. So
it is what it is. You know what I mean? That's the way the world works. Get these
until
NFTs.
next week, it's your boy Jay Kraft.
It's Mike Watts.
This was Copper Drop, and now you know.
See you next week, baby.
Pew pew.